EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, two teams ready to square up. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Baltimore Ravens. Mike Tirico with Greg Olsen, the rookie Tyler Luke, set to kick things off. Off we go here in the inner harbor. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. First carry here for Kyron Williams. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. That is Nnamdi Madubuike there to bring him down.
Brings up second and 9 at the 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's second and 9. They'll go again with Williams. And this is going to be a Rams first down. He'll take it up to about the 33-yard line.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Off the bootleg, it's Stafford.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Second and 10. Working out of the gun, Stafford. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Rams first down. Well, sent in motion here. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And a nice run there on first down. 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and
2. Waiting. They'll run with the rookie from Auburn. And it doesn't appear that he... got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
gain of a yard.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. Set! Hey, blue 60! They'll fake the handoff now. Stafford. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
3rd and inches, you're thinking the tight ends are on the field to block for the back or the quarterback, but not here. Nice setup here, playing to the tendencies of their offense, and they come away with a nice completion.
They run over center with Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
A loss of 2.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Now a 2nd down throw for Stafford.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's 3rd down. Set. Lady. Here's Stafford. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
180! In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. On 4th down, Stafford. And he's going to have that 1st down. They didn't want to settle for 3. And now it's 1st and goal.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that.
He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
2nd down, it's Stafford. This one grabbed by Nakua. And they'll get about 4 out of this one. Run after the catch. Hard to come by down here. Here comes 3rd and goal.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike. And what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells. So they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. they've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
It is brought in the end zone. 2-2 Atwell. Touchdown, Rams.
Los Angeles.
That touchdown #1 for him on the year. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Rams will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Tylan Wallace now on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On play action, here's Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Go.
Jackson now to throw on first down. This one complete to Bateman. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. Now the first carry for King Henry. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Jackson going to keep this one himself. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. We talk about a quarterback who can hurt you both ways. That is the one-way defenses just can't stop him. All that speed, taking it the distance.
You're exactly right, Mike. This is just one of the elements of the quarterback position that is just so hard for defenses to account for. When they get themselves in space, they in essence turn into a running back. And once they get out in front, there's no catching them.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Returning is Tutu Atwell. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. This throw right side is caught by Adams. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 35.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 4. From the gun, here's Stafford. Pass caught right side by Higbee. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. Second quarter now, Rams in control of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. Stafford. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Javon Baker was the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down. The motion man is Nakua. He gets this to the veteran tight end, Higbee. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
He's got a man. That's Nakua, complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Again, it's Stafford. Going right back to Nakua, complete. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. A give, and here comes Williams. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. Stafford now on 2nd down. And that ball incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. Stafford now on 3rd down. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Davante Adams. Touchdown, L.A. First touchdown of the game for the man who leads the NFL in TD grabs. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
30-yard run.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Justice Hill. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
Second and inches. On the handoff, it's Henry. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
On first down, they'll go with an option right. Not a whole lot happening there, just a short pickup.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Wait, ready?
Here's 3rd and 7.
No, we changed it.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. From the gun, Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. And he's going to have the Ravens first down as they wind up getting 13 on 4th down.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
That is brought in at the 10. And he's in. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. No problem there on the extra point, and the Ravens will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
On 2nd down, here's Stafford. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Tutu Atwell was the one he was looking for. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Out of the gun, Stafford. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Ravens have come up with the football.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
On 1st and 10, Jackson forced to his right. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense. And then, what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. And with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
36-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Here's 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap to Stafford. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
First down. 32. Set. Blue 60.
Now Stafford. That is going to be full in. He's got it. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Hardy now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. He fields it at the 8. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Not much happening there, just a short game. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll go again here with Henry. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. It's 3rd and 4. A design run here with Jackson. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Great job with his legs. On the move for 15 and moving the chains with a 1st down.
When this offense is really in gear, Mike, a lot of it is because of the ability of Lamar Jackson running the football. He is what makes this thing go. You can see why.
First and 10. They'll run here with Hill. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 43-yard.
Jackson now on 2nd down. He'll try and set up the screen to Hill. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Back to throw. Stafford. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast and the ball falls incomplete.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Now, timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this 2nd quarter. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. Working out of the gun, Stafford. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This one is good. He knocks it through. We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break. Come back. 2nd half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On second down, they're going to run the option here to the right. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Raven first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second and
9. From the 43, here's second and 9. Now Jackson, this a design run. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Atwell.
Tutu Atwell on the return. The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Drive a start on the ground, and that'll go for a gain of about 4. Malachi starts that first-round pick up from his safety spot to make the stop. Ball on the 27. Here's second and 5. Stafford now. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Brings up second and 7 at the 47-yard line.
Now it's Stafford. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Here's Stafford. He's got a receiver. That's Baker. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Stafford to throw. Throw on the run is complete. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Another catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards. And another 1st down.
Set. 250. 70.
Here's a handoff to Williams. And he's in! Kyren Williams. Touchdown, Rams. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Rams go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
This is Hill. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
37-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Yo.
Now, Jackson. Pass caught left side by Likely. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Great run after the catch in the open field. A pickup of 24.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
That is intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. He works free, right side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, L.A. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Rams will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This returnable for Wallace. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not having it. Gonna lose a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Throwing Jackson. He finds DeAndre Hopkins for the catch. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Hopkins' first catch. Good enough for a 1st down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the 2nd half.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
No, we changed it.
On the give, here's Henry. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3. Jackson going to keep this one himself.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Design run here with Jackson. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, Jackson. Open man is beaten. He's got him. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. That one good for 26 yards.
That's good for another.
Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. They'll try and run right on the option. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain.
This is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. But when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take them down. And in this case, they do it for a loss.
2nd down, Jackson. Pass right side going to be taken in by Walker. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
Middle.
From the gun, Jackson. Moving to his left.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll try to sneak it here, and that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, Stafford. This one broken up. It's incomplete to defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
It's another run here for Williams. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. 1st down.
And that's kind of a double whammy of sorts for this defense. Not only do you not get the third down stop, but now this offense, Mike, they're able to bleed even more clock down with this fresh set of downs.
To the left side here, caught by Baker. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
First down.
14 on the pickup. First down, L.A. They go play action with Stafford. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Third and 6. From the gun, here's Stafford. That's taken in by Higbee. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, you might be running out of time.
48-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5.
180.
On the carry, it's Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
And he overhit that just a bit. Lands beyond the goal line, and that is a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, report.
Now it's Jackson. Sending it downfield for Likely. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And it'll be 3rd down. Here's Jackson. He's going to try it here again. This one's broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Go.
Now whistles here, and a penalty. Looked like somebody moved early up front. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. Again, it's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down. They run over center with Williams. Williams hit, and he loses the football.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
A first down throw for Jackson. And he's going to be taken down back at the 2-yard line.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Now on 2nd and long.
We change it.
Out of his end zone, Jackson. This one, downfield, looking for Henry. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Here's a big one. This 3rd down.
Ready, shot. Ready. Ready, shot.
Now Jackson, this a design run. And so much of being backed up, he takes this beyond the 25-yard line. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Jackson going to keep this one himself. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Give him 10 more on that one. And another 1st down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Open man, that's Bateman downfield. 20-yard pickup there. 1st down, Baltimore.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up.
And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, middle.
They'll drop to throw. Forced out wide. They'll try to run for it.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
On 3rd down, Jackson escaping to his left. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. A big one there on 3rd good for 26 yards.
At this point, it just gets frustrating for the defense, right? I mean, you've been watching this guy make big play after big play all game long, not only on the quarterback-designed runs, but it's the scrambles that can really break the back of the defense, and we saw it again here.
And the throw left sideline caught. They ruled incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's second down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Jackson now on second down. Now a screen set up for Henry. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
And this one online, and it is good. And they are indeed back within one score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit. All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
On the give, it's Williams. Williams hit, and he loses the football. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. The RPO, that one is complete. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. Clock is stopped. 55 seconds remaining here in the game.
And after that first down throw, Mike, it's really a deflating moment of the defense. They understood the urgency of getting off the field and getting the ball back to their offense. Here we are under 2 minutes in a one-possession game.
Set. Lady. Hey, 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 hey.
They'll try to run for it with Williams. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the lines. Fourth down coming up. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout at the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. So now, a big spot coming here. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this is not going to do the trick. Not even close to where they needed to be. Turn it over on downs. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Not ready. Sit on. Sit on.
Jackson looking to throw. He finds Likely, his tight end. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 38 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Go.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Open right side is likely. Here comes second down.
8 yards on the kickoff. Brings up second and 2. That's the 6-yard line.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
13.
Jackson on 3rd and 2. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within one, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for 2, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it 2-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
And now the decision is go for 2. That's a gutsy call, and really, in effect, it's ball game right here. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. So now the extra point to, in all likelihood, send us to overtime. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late fourth as the kickoff comes. To return, it's Kyron Williams. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This is first and 10. Now it's Stafford. And the throw left sideline caught. They rule incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's second down. Stafford now. He's going to look deep for Adams. And that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation. It does not pan out, and we are headed to overtime. So, overtime coming up, and remember the rules now were changed in the offseason. They're the same as the overtime playoff rules. So each team gets to possess the football once. If you score a touchdown in the opening drive, it's no longer a walk-off. The other team can match it. From then on, it's next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. Any defensive score ends the game. All replay challenges come from upstairs, and we play 1 overtime period. If it's still tied, that's the way the game ends. From the 35, it's first and 10. The motion man is Nakua. Stafford now on first down. This throw right side is caught by Adams. He's taken down just shy of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Ready. Stop.
A give, and here comes Williams. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy. 3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
Throw on 3rd down, Stafford. Open man, that's Adams. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Stafford to throw it. He's got a receiver. That's Baker. And he's going to have the Rams first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
First down, it is Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
That one caught by Adams. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Let's give a lot of credit to him, Mike, for standing tough in the pocket. He knows he's about to take a big hit with the defense bringing pressure, but they weren't able to get there in time and prevent that completion.
And middle, waiting.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That's out wide to Williams. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Injured player after the play, and that's Matthew Stafford, who is banged up. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Monday. Blue 60. Snap.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
180.
In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. Now a 2nd down throw for Stafford. That is caught side of the end zone. Tutu Atwell. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Don't forget about the extra point here. This, an important one. The kick is good. So an ideal start to this overtime. And now it's up to the defense to preserve a 7-point lead. So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here.
At their own 35-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. The design run here with Jackson. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the gun, Jackson. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the 2nd-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
Sit up! Ready! Finish it up! Sit up!
They'll run it with Henry. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Pushed out to his left. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Jackson now. He'll find Hill out of the backfield. A pretty good comeback, to say the least. Not enough for a 1st down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to 4th down.
Really nice job by the secondary. It's clear the offense was trying to put some layers and take a deep shot to pick up this 1st down. But with nowhere to go, the quarterback's got no choice but to check the ball down. They do a great job tackling in space and keeps them short of the 1st down.
And it's intercepted. That ought to seal it. Picked off by Cameron Kinchins.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.